and welcome in to Bryan College on the soccer field for the inaugural men's soccer broadcast. Myself and Josh Muncie hanging out. What was it called, Josh?
The pitch.
The press box.
Oh, the gantry.
We're hanging out in the gantry right now, and we are excited to bring the first ever edition of men's soccer to you. Josh is an avid soccer watcher.
I am.
I played until high school started. We'll get an early foul over on the far side. Cesar Castro draws it.
Good job right here. We get a set piece in the attacking third. Let's see how we set up.
Big opportunity early here. Not often in the soccer match that you see a set piece only 1 minute into the game, Josh.
Yeah, so we got a chance right here. It looks like it's going to be an outswinger. Lined up at about the top of the box. It plays in. First head on it.
Nice
Tried
look.
to redirect it. No one able to catch the end of it there.
Yeah, nice look there. Good ball from Owen Morales.
Yeah, he played it in there. What you're trying to do there is get that first touch, which throws the goalie off.
Right.
And then from there, you just really all it takes is any sort of forward contact, and you can get that in the back of the net. You see Milligan working this ball around the back line. As they look to attack forward, kind of working that ball back and forth between the defenders. Now it looks like they're going to get the midfield involved. He wants the left back to take off or the right back to take off. We've got a play there.
Good challenge from Johnny Kim.
Great challenge right there.
Right
Milligan,
in front of us.
Milligan maintains possession.
B. Hernandez taking possession in the midfield. Bryan looking to work it up the line. Milligan resets to the back. Long over the top. Going to the right side, it'll be Milligan possession.
Gomez did good there to get the first touch with his head.
Milligan throws in across. Nobody there for it. Morales trying to track it down.
Milligan doing a good job to maintain their possession here, and they whip the ball in the box. We get it out. They're able to get back on it, reset, play the ball back. So the keeper is well off his line here. So if we can get a ball turned over here, kind of at the touch line there in midfield.
Yep. Big run, Gomez tracking it down. It'll be a corner for Milligan on the near side.
They set up here, so let's see how their set piece looks. They get a set piece less than 5 minutes, so we got one team each with a set piece 5 minutes in. Bryan has a man on the front post. Clears everybody.
Milligan resetting.
Tries to fire it from about 30 yards out. 25 yards or so.
Got one streaking up the line for the Buffaloes. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bryan possession. So Josh, we touched a little bit early on an avid soccer fan.
Yes.
Not to mention first place in the Coaches Soccer Fantasy League here at Bryan College.
I am first place right now. It's still early in the year. As we see a nice switch of play, good header right there for the one touch. But Mattia able to track it down.
Nice job.
And fend off the Milligan defender to keep possession.
We might have a timing. Oh, it'll be the air horn that was blown during the corner. Yeah, fair play. That's
yeah.
Probably not something you'd want to see. Nice header from Gomez. Ball still hanging around. Castro trying to control. Maybe a high foot there? Is that what Castro's?
No, he's saying the ball went out. That's what he's saying right there. The foot wasn't too high. But just for you novice soccer fans at home, the whole ball has to cross the whole line to be out. As we See here another corner for the Buffaloes. Thought about taking it quick, but decides not to. Lets them get set up here.
Got some shoving in the box here. Basically in the dead middle. Clears everybody. Gomez gets ahead on it.
Out for a throw in for the Buffaloes. Let's see if they have a long throw specialist here.
They're putting somebody over there.
Number 8, the captain, I believe. I believe he's wearing the armband.
Yep. Johnny Kim launching one up the field, really just to get it out of there, get it reset.
That's what you try to do, just kind of put it out there, you know, stop the attack. Great sliding tackle, but right into the Bryan defense.
And we've got a run on the
on
goal here.
Right there. Oh,
got to run.
Can he get on it? Oh, and he's pulled
we might
down.
get
Do we have a penalty in the box?
We might get a
right
penalty
there?
here. And it's
think
got to
that's
be.
dogs, though.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Is that denial of a obvious goal-scoring opportunity there?
The point may be that I'm not sure that Johnny had an opportunity. Sorry, that's not Johnny.
Looks like we have a player down.
Who? I'm not sure who was running up the field there. Was it James Mitchell there? Number 8, right?
I believe it was number 8,
right,
yes.
right, yeah, James Mitchell up the field. I'm not.
I felt
I
like
see a clear foul.
I felt like he was pulled down there. I feel like we should have a spot kick here.
Yeah. And referee doesn't award it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did not point to the spot there. So now Bryan lines up a corner. Looks like we're going to have an in-swinger here. I can't quite catch the number. Left-footed. Is that Mattia?
I think it's Mattia there on the corner. Header by Milligan. And that one's deflected. It'll be a corner on the other side for Bryan. I'm kind of stunned there wasn't a penalty opportunity there. Only 7 minutes into the game, it felt like Milligan's defender did everything but throw him to the ground.
I'm with you there.
This will be Morales on the corner.
That one's whipped in.
And it's a goal.
There
Bryan strikes early. 7 minutes into the ball game. 1-0 advantage. It'll be number 10, Cesar Castro on the header.
Great job right there. That ball was played in with a lot of pace to where once it glances off that head, you let the guy taking the corner provide the power.
Yep.
And so all you have to do is just glance your head to it, direct it in the way you want it to go, and it's going to get past the keeper because he doesn't have time to move. Great job right there. Great set piece.
Kind of caught me off guard. I've had some goal celebration or goal. Speaking, I was just going to yell basically like a maniac.
You just say goal and hold it out for as long as you can, and that's what you do.
James Mitchell, the captain for this Bryan squad, fired up, yelling over at his bench. They reciprocate. And 7 minutes into the ball game, or excuse me, the match, it is a 1-0 line advantage, and they've looked good so far. Milligan's had some set pieces, but nothing's really materialized on their half of the field.
They probably held the possession. Milligan has. We don't have the stats in front of us. I would say they hold the lead in possession, but they haven't done a lot in the attacking third. And so Bryan's come in. Both of their corner kicks that they had, they looked aggressive. They looked good. Great one touch. Can he catch up to it?
Oh, nicely done by James Mitchell.
And he plays the through ball, not able to find Castro there as they play back to the goalie.
Milligan looking to find some feet right now. It'll be Johnny Kim. Backs off. Thinks different of it. I mean, right now you can see kind of the difference in philosophies between these two teams and coaches. Bryan obviously looking to play the long ball, get those runs out, and get corner kicks rewarded off of them, even if they don't get a scoring opportunity. Milligan is heavy into possession right now, and, I mean, I think that's just fine for the Lions.
Yeah, that's kind of the Italian style of football. You kind of sit back, absorb the pressure, and try to release the guys that you have up front. We've got to, it looks like the captain, number 8, James Mitchell, is playing in the number 10 position with Castro kind of playing as the number 9. They're kind of interchanging here.
Yeah.
But you just try to get those guys free, let them run.
Right.
You know, create the space provided by the other team having possession.
And nicely
Great
done.
deflection right there. Great deflection.
And we're going to take a quick pause to tell you that tonight's first ever inaugural soccer broadcast, or football if you will, is brought to you by the local Dayton El Toro. El Toro, definitely the best Mexican restaurant in town. Located over there beside Master Donuts. Oh, wonderful move from Gomez. We'll get back to that in a moment. Beckham Davidson there to meet it.
Gomez with a lot of skill right there. Just kind of really in and out. Used Castro there to kind of provide a little relief, kind of play it to him, get it back, a little give and go.
Anyways, El Toro in Dayton over there, located near Master Donuts.
Great place.
El Toro's great, dude.
Great
They're
place.
so good.
Great place. It is. I'm new. It is by far my favorite.
Oh, it has to be.
In town.
No, it has to be.
By far.
They're wonderful. From chips and salsa, quesadillas, burritos, of course, everybody's favorite chicken, cheese, and rice. They've got something for everybody. Check them out, El Toro in Dayton. And thank you guys for sponsoring this broadcast.
As you see Bryan able to gain back possession. And once again, they're looking to move it up the pitch as quickly as possible. Johnny Kim with a slide attempt there, not able to get the ball. As Milligan whips it out wide. Let's see if they can get a ball into the box here.
And they'll go inside.
And it
Played
goes
out of bounds.
out for a goal kick.
Yep. Nicely done there by the Bryan back line. If he gets inside cleanly there, who knows what happens, but the defense was able to force him too close to that line, stepped out. Jack Smith with the goal kick.
So he's telling the team to get up. He's going to play this ball long. See what that left foot can do here.
Smith has a boot on him. He got under that one.
Yeah.
Got under it quite a bit. Nice header from Johnny Kim. Castro gives him a chance. Goalie able to meet it on the Milligan side, but it'll be a Bryan throw-in.
Great touch right there by one of the backup
Yeah,
goalies
Thomas
over there on the
McGee.
bench right there.
Yeah, Thomas McGee is senior.
He's saying, Coach, put me in. Put me in the outfield. Put me in the outfield.
It'll be Marini on the throw.
Able to get a little distance there. Castro would love if he was able to play that.
Yeah.
We got a high boot.
Yeah.
High boot.
We'll get a stoppage of play by the referee and just telling him to, he's warning both of them. Calm it down a little extracurricular activities there at the end of that play. Play resumes. Milligan swings it wide.
Bryan seems to be real content with Milligan playing the ball from their back line, back and forth, not able to really attack forward.
Absolutely.
Which is always good.
I think this plays exactly into what Bryan wants to do. Milligan will try one over the top here, up the left side. They found a man. Morales is able to shut that down. Corner kick, far side, Milligan.
So you see, that's kind of what you try to do if the other team doesn't allow you to move the ball forward. You look for those long passes, those through balls over the top.
Right.
Catch your defender napping. Get somebody on the run. So we're going to see an in-swinger here.
And Bryan does a nice job to get that one out. We'll see a boot off the foot, well wide.
That was risky.
It was a decent strike, but I kind of agree with you. Kind of a way high risk for the chance of reward, not very high there.
Now, I say that if you make it, that's goal of the year.
Right.
You know, we're sending that into Sports Center type deal. But the chances of you making that aren't the highest.
Defender looking for his moment. You can't blame him.
Yeah.
Got an injury here. It'll be Alex Fletcher Clifford. As believe he's playing back.
Center back.
Yeah, I believe He's listed as a mid on the roster, but I believe he's playing.
I believe he's one of the center backs
Yeah.
tonight.
And we're seeing a little bit of a different lineup. Normally, if I'm not mistaken, Mitchell is not normally this forward. I believe Mitchell normally plays a little bit further back in the midfield. Castro and Davidson are kind of the traditional, two traditional attackers, no matter what formation they're playing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what their formation is from this side. Looks like maybe a 4-3-3. Maybe next time I'll get that for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're this is our first broadcast, so we're
working out the kinks.
Yeah, we'll see what needs to be done. And of course, you guys had practice today, and in the women's soccer game, which we are going to get a broadcast for. I promise. We're working on it. We need a few extra things, and we'll get that to you. If you have friends on the soccer team, family, we will get that to you. Bear with us; it'll be coming in the next few weeks. But yeah, we'll learn exactly what we need to do here with this one. But so far, not a bad job. Bryan playing well. Honestly, Milligan is doing kind of what they want to do here right now.
Yep.
They've just conceded one goal so far.
And like I said, if we had the stats, the possession, I don't know if we track that here. Definitely in Milligan's favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've held the ball more. Now, what they've done with it, not as much. But with the ball comes more opportunities, all of those things.
It's definitely, from my perspective, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, the longer you keep it in possession and you've got to make your opponent shift and move and collapse to the ball every, if you've got 5 minutes to their 1 minute, I mean, it's definitely probably in your
tries
favor.
To release him on the long throw. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
there.
Go ahead.
Mitchell not able to get to it. What's the call?
You get a foul on Mitchell.
There. He kind of threw him down a little bit.
I think it's a good call.
Little shoulder touch.
Yeah, you admire the hustle there from Mitchell up the line, doing everything he can to get to that ball and cross it, but a little too over anxious.
Yeah, no offsides on a throw in, so you can pretty much just take off there. If you're Mitchell, that's kind of my team. Man City won a Champions League game off of that one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Man City guy.
Yep.
I watched soccer growing up. EPL guy. It's just about all I did. And I was a Tottenham Hotspur fan.
Well, from what I learned interacting with some English folks I met at the Titans game last Sunday, Spurs are the most hated team in England.
I'd say that's fair. I've heard that.
So, just not that I mean anything by that.
Man, we'll get a foul on Morales there.
He did good with the shoulder at first, and then as you start to go down,
driving him to the ground,
and that's kind of where you're allowed a little shoulder-to-shoulder contact, but you have to stay standing. You have to be upright for that. See a set piece here. I don't know, 32 yards out or so. They try to chip it in.
Nicely done from Jack Smith. Came up, took control. Thought about going long for a second. Now he'll
kind of hold it up a little bit.
Good call.
You see Johnny over here. He wants it on this near side.
Johnny being pressured. Oh, we'll get a foul. A little soft there, I'd say.
I think so. I think he kind of came through him a little bit from the back.
Be Fletcher Clifford.
Seems to be okay after the knock he took.
Yeah, he came right back in the match. With Milligan being in possession, the score is 1-0 Bryan, but it has felt like Milligan has been in control of the match from that point.
As they work this near side. Great defense right there. Good no call.
Great. It's a great job by Castro. Gomez will leave for Hernandez. Nice one touch. Hernandez fires.
Maybe took that a little too soon, but I like the idea.
He's definitely he had more defenders collapsing down on him, and that's, it's a tough scenario because, like, what else do you do with it in that situation?
He had a runner to his inside. Not sure he could have played the ball to him. Once again, Milligan just working this ball along the back line. All four defenders touching the ball.
Bryan might have a little run here. Chance for it. Castro has Davidson up the line. Mitchell in the middle. He'll choose to go after Davidson. He'll cross.
Got to get that one up in the air. Got to give your guy a chance to meet that with his head when it's 2v1 like that.
And Milligan's got a guy streaking up the line. Let's see if they go to him.
Yes, coach was telling him to run, and they do not play him through.
Interesting.
Try to work it back.
Not a bad result for the Buffaloes.
No, they maintain possession. They move the ball up the pitch.
It'll be keeper Jack Smith.
As he throws it down here to this near side to Mattia.
Oh, a little bit of a razzle-dazzle there from Marini. Hernandez is met.
Able to maintain possession, a little scissor tackle there, able to get the ball.
Yeah.
And we're going to have
our
get
a card.
Yellow
Yeah,
card
absolutely. Hernandez probably feels slighted there. Probably thought he came through him, not playing the ball, and gives a friendly shove to the turf in retaliation. A well-earned yellow card. Definitely not a cheap one.
Not a cheap one there. Just got to be careful now the rest of the game. Somebody that's going to be in the midfield, involved in a lot of duels.
Yep.
You just got to be careful. Got to stay on your feet here probably for a little while. The easiest way to get that second yellow is to leave your feet and miss the ball. So it's just something to be aware of as we move forward through this game, as we are about 20 minutes into this first half.
Yeah, we need to. We'll keep you updated on the time. Our timer is synced to the stats, so we'll try to keep you updated on the time. We're sitting at about 25:45 left in the first half. Bryan up 1-0. Milligan going to reverse fields here. They might go back. Yeah, they do.
Nice little long ball right there to the far side. He works himself back in.
Oh, excellent control there.
And
that one's
an
long.
Errant pass right there.
Hits the Bryan dugout. Yeah, that one, you're trying to stretch the field. You're trying to create an advantage by reversing it, but just a little overzealous with how much he put on it.
And you see his teammate telling him, hey, play it to the center back and let him play it to me. Don't try to make that pass.
And that's probably from the pressure felt of getting that ball all the way across the field in a short amount of time. You want to make sure it gets there. You don't want to go across the field and get it intercepted. And we'll see some more jawing between the two squads. I missed what happened over here on the sideline.
I'm not sure. I think they're mad that, when the ball's out of play, you're not supposed to play it. And so they feel like that's them stopping what could be a quick throw by playing the ball.
See a long ball into the box. Marini meets it.
Lovely.
Lovely job from Marini. Bryan has the advantage. Gomez gets cut off. Hernandez plays it to Gomez. Ball still in play.
Ooh.
Castro, and a little errant touch.
Just off from Castro there. It's hard. That bouncing ball would spin. You don't know which way it's actually going to bounce once it hits the ground. Castro anticipated it one way. Didn't quite get it, but still. You see Milligan able to maintain possession again. Work the ball up to that far side.
See if they go over the top or if they advance up the line. They'll go up the line. We'll get the cross. That's on the ground.
Ooh, great touch right there. Just that little bit of a deflection, not allowing the defender to, or not allowing the offensive guy to run into that ball.
Play on from the official. James Mitchell in control.
I don't think he actually had a foul. He did not give the advantage sign.
Yeah.
So.
No, sorry. I may have mistermed there. I meant just good. Like we're.
Yeah, so we have this rule in soccer. It's called advantage.
Right.
You can commit a foul, but if you maintain possession and it doesn't hinder you, you can keep playing.
Right.
So that is the play on.
Play on.
Yes.
So in there would just be no foul.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No call. Milligan hasn't really been able to. They've been able to advance the ball up the side, but haven't really been able to get it back to the middle of the field inside the box there. We're going to get another goal kick. Jack kind of taking his time right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the referee's letting him know, hey, get this ball back in play.
Right. For Bryan right now, it's kind of a numbers game. You strike early, and Milligan has definitely controlled the pace and flow of the game after that point. And right now, you're looking to probably just get to halftime. Might get some subs on sometime soon.
Yeah, in soccer, an early goal, it's great to get that 1-0 advantage, but it's not always the greatest thing in the world.
Right.
You always you'd rather get the 1-0 lead than be down 1-0, that's for sure. Ooh,
oh, we'll see a foul.
Not sure what the call was there, but
yeah,
look clean from Castro, but maybe threw that arm out a little bit.
Maybe, yeah. A good effort nonetheless.
Yeah.
Milligan controlling the pace in the backfield. See him reverse fields here to one of the center backs. He's got all the time in the world.
Plays it up to his holding midfielder. Gets it back.
And nicely done from Milligan here. Bryan not applying too much pressure here. Definitely don't want to go after it when the ball's in the backfield like that.
It does seem, though, that is the strategy of the Lions. So, though it may seem that Milligan is in control of the ball and doing what they want with it, that could be what Coach Jeremy Davidson wants from his team, is to just sit back, absorb. If they have the ball at midfield, that's okay.
Right.
Because you see when we get the ball, we're looking to advance quickly. And if you want to play that way, you're going to have to concede a little possession because you want to create the space to attack as we win the ball back at midfield. Not
just
quite
a
able
little
to
bit
connect with Castro there.
Yeah, it's when the ball gets up the field, up the sides, up the middle, close to the box, and the Lions have really done well to clamp down and control that part of the game. And Jack Smith's done a good job coming out and shutting down any of the long balls.
What do we have right there? And Bryan wins the free kick there. Two players kind of coming into each other.
Yeah, Milligan's coach pleading. You're their center back as well. We got an injured player, Sammy Gomez.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything malicious in that.
No.
It's just two players came together, kind of stepped on his rib a little bit, it looks like.
See a bunch of Milligan players conversing. Referee telling him to calm it down. Don't come up to him like that.
And it looks like number 13 is going to be a
we're
yellow
gonna see
card
it.
right here. Oh, is this just his final warning?
We'll see what happens here.
He is letting him talk a lot.
Yeah, I've not seen, and we see the Milligan coaching staff telling their player to can it.
Yeah, so a new rule that they implemented in the Euros this past summer was no one was allowed to talk to the referees except for the captains. And so it really kind of...
We'll see Coach Davidson get in on the action.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear. I stopped mid to kind of hear what he was saying.
Yeah. He's saying Milligan is taking advantage of stopping the clock and stopping Bryan. What would have been a free kick there. Yeah. Get a resume play here. Official going to blow his whistle. I think he's upset there that the clock stopped.
And no card was given.
Yeah.
Not used to the whole stopping of the clock in soccer.
Oh, well, we've got some more fun going on between Mitchell and we'll get a card now. Get a card on 24 for Milligan.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's definitely not anything like, it's definitely something that could have been prevented. I mean,
it was kind of brewing. I think the referee kind of decided that the next time I get into it with somebody, they're getting a card.
Yeah.
And so that could have been a little bit of bad luck, kind of committing the wrong little foul at the same time.
Right.
As you see Milligan playing a high line here. On the set piece, they're whipping into the box. Milligan first to it. Not able to find somebody on the control as
Fired
Milligan
outside.
whips it out wide for a Bryan throw in.
And you see, when I officiate basketball during the summer, you've got to be on it with stuff like that, because if you let it brew, it gets so much worse. Both teams beat and bang each other, and they all complain. And Marini is doing a lovely job over here.
Not able to find. Is that Hernandez, number 11?
That's Gomez.
Gomez.
Yeah, that was a lot of saying I like a $1 million move, 10-cent finish.
Yeah.
And
I use that a lot in my practices.
But if you let it get out of control and you let them beat and bang and everybody complains, then it just gets so much worse, and you set that precedent by not giving that first card. So probably had to come out of his back pocket there.
Yeah, I tell referees all the time as a coach in basketball, if it's a foul in the first quarter, it's a foul in the fourth quarter. If it's not a foul in the first quarter, it's not a foul in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
So, good little 1-2 right there as they try to whip it into the box.
Going to be a corner for Milligan on the near side.
Yeah, great job by Mattia to get his foot to it, get it out of play.
Believe we're going to see some substitutions.
Yeah.
We are. We need to get Milligan's roster up here. We'll pull that up during the break.
Yeah, they're going to make a triple substitution right here. Bringing in some new guys. As we have 18:08 left in this first half. Bryan with a 1-0 lead. Milligan is going to work an outswinger here on this corner kick. And let's use the first to meet it. It goes long.
Oh, my.
Try to redirect it back to the box.
It'll be Fletcher Clifford with the high ball.
And it hits the ground, bounces just as high.
Oh, lovely ball here. Castro trying to track it down.
That's one of those, if Castro can get to that ball first, with how far up the keeper is playing, he might be able to chip the keeper from there.
Right.
So, good ball played here for the Buffaloes.
Oh, great job from Gomez up the line.
I spoke too soon. I thought it was a good pass, and Gomez made me look like a fool, which is very easy to do. So,
you don't give yourself enough credit, Josh. And let's see, we've got Milligan's roster now. Oh, Milligan takes a one-touch in the box. Yep.
And now we are going to get a spot kick.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think we're going to get a card. At least it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see who committed the foul.
I didn't either. They were all together.
Yeah, it's kind of, but the referee has awarded a Milligan spot kick. So.
And Jack Smith getting tested early here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. So with the 1-0 lead, 17:07. As it looks like.
Number 8, the captain. Yeah, that's Kai Slynn, the senior midfielder out of Newcastle, England. And we'll see what Slynn can do with it.
Newcastle, one of the historic clubs of the Premier League.
Slynn fires off the post. Off the post from Slynn. Bryan's fired up. We're going to get another foul as
he was quick to fall on that one. I think he knew what he was doing. He was waiting for the contact, and as soon as the contact touched him, he just fell right to the ground.
Yeah. Sold it right in front of that line judge over there.
That line official was right on it.
This will be.
They whipped this one into the box.
Oh, lovely
great save
job
by Jack Smith to push that over the bar. Those headers that you can head down right into the ground and bounce up, those are just, real tricky for keepers. They don't know where always that bounce is going to take it as we see another corner kick here. They whip in the outswinger a little shorter, not able to find the angle to the front post there.
Bryan goal kick. Bryan survives 2 really nice chances from Milligan there. We see a penalty, and we see kind of a beautifully played corner kick, and the Buffaloes just not able to convert on either one.
To not get a penalty on goal is frustrating, I think, as a team. You can live with the keeper guessing right and blocking it, but you got to put that thing on frame.
Absolutely. Jack Smith, a boot over midfield.
Great position.
Oh, that's going to be a foul, yep.
That was a nice box out there to let that, played it too quick, played it too quick.
That was number 35, Justin Majetsky, junior defender out of Stuttgart, Germany? Or Stuttgart, Germany. And more conversation about where the ball should be placed. Morella is saying that the Milligan player in front of him needs to give him some space.
As we see this, the line for Milligan just outside the box. Nice little chip ball in, but it's not able to clear the first defender.
Got a man.
A little bicycle cross there.
Nice job.
That was cheeky. That was cheeky.
Nice job. Little fancy.
Little flare.
Yeah, a little flare. Why not? 14:53 left in the first half of the match. Bryan, of course, leading 1-0 here. Both teams have had some nice chances. Bryan, the only one to put her home so far.
Once again, kind of a theme for this first half has been possession for Milligan in the middle of the field. Not really attacking with it, but maintaining their possession. As you see kind of now later in this first half, they've started to press a little bit more higher up the pitch, try to get that ball deep in there. But they're just not able to find it. Great work right there.
Oh, my goodness. Marini with a textbook case of pushing somebody off the ball and taking possession. He's still fighting for it. Milligan's got two guys over there. Marini is being hounded.
And he's able to win the goal kick.
Great job. 2v1 there in a fight with two Buffaloes, and came out on top. Bryan's student section fired up over there.
I know a couple of those guys, so got the air horn situation taken care of. So.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of your players there, Josh.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
And I mentioned earlier that the broadcast was and still is sponsored by El Toro. I miscommunicated where that was at. El Toro is actually located over there by Wendy's. It doesn't change the fact that they are
still the best Mexican in town.
Yeah, doesn't change the fact. They've got great chips and queso, salsa, nachos, quesadillas, burritos, chicken, cheese, and rice. Whatever your heart desires, if it's back in their kitchen, they'll cook it to perfection. Check out El Toro in Dayton today, and me and Josh will definitely see you there at least once.
At least once.
Nice job
to get that
there.
Ball over the defender.
Nice job there to really take control with his chest, play it right in front of him.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have you announce these Bryan subs that are about to come in.
Oh, the Kalyanovsky brothers.
There we go.
Yes, I believe it's Danya and Vanya.
Vanya and Danya, yes.
Yeah. Number 16, Vanya Kalyanovsky, excuse me, and number 14, Danya Kalyanovsky. For Milligan, we'll see. You want to try to pronounce that? For Milligan, number 9?
Baccagnani.
Okay. Baccagnani, and we'll M. Yeah, we'll just go M.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Yep.
So he's onto the pitch up this right side.
This is what happens when two Americans are tasked with calling a match.
Amen. This is the world's game. See Milligan with the throw in here as they have the ball kind of in this final third. Haven't been able to do much. They cross it into the box. The keeper tells him, let it go, let it go.
Kind of a forced chance there from the Milligan perspective. Nobody really in position there to make a play on that one.
No, they're just trying to get the ball into the box and see if something good can happen. As that one goes long all the way to the keeper.
You see Vanya playing up, and you see Danya kind of in that midfield, maybe kind of a defensive mid role. Yeah,
he's kind of holding it. It's nice because you come in here, you change your number 9 with about 12 minutes left in the half, and you tell them, hey, go press. Go press. Use those fresh legs. Great work right there.
Chance for Milligan. Milligan puts it home. Bottom right corner, Buffaloes, the equalizer. We're all tied up, 11-10 left in the first half, and just an unfortunate touch there. I'm not sure who it was in the box, but he fed it right to the Milligan player there.
So a little redemption there for the Milligan player who missed Wasn't able to put the
Kai
spot
Slim,
kick.
yeah.
Wasn't able to put the spot kick on frame, but a beautiful strike there from Kai Slim. Just able to find the back of the net before Jack Smith could even really know it was past him. I mean, it's hard for a keeper right there.
Yeah, put in a
We're gonna
bad
see
spot. We'll see a
little bit of a bench warning there. They're within the box.
and it's a difference between a coaching and player line. Referee making his point clear. We've got a Bryan student section forming directly across from us, Josh. As the Bryan faithful, after they've seen enough, they were ready to.
Yeah, they've come down the hill.
Yep.
Ooh, off the face.
Oh my.
Not able to control it. Milligan's going to get this ball back. Ooh, great defense right there. But they give it right back.
Unlucky for the Lions. He's going to take one from what, 30 out maybe? Maybe probably a little less than that, maybe 25.
Nah, it's close. You know, the top of the box is 18 yards.
Yeah. So probably about 30 out. Jack Smith, probably his best kick of the night.
He bombed that one. Now let's see if they can catch it off this bounce.
Nice job from Mitchell to head that and give control to the Lions. Castro up the field. Vania trying to play on sides.
Not able to seal off that Milligan defender to control that ball. I think he was looking to go back to Castro off the 1-2 right there, but not able to gain the possession as Milligan once again in possession of the ball.
Nice job there from the defender. Davidson giving chase. And this one will be booted. I thought it was going to go out and sunk faster than I thought.
Yeah, that actually was a good switch of play there.
Milligan playing up the middle. Johnny Kim possession. Oh, nice job. Milligan has really tightened up in that midfield here as we've gotten on. A lot of these long balls that we're getting through early in the match, Milligan has shut down where they stand here as the first half has gone on. .9:35 remaining in the first half. Milligan scoring the equalizer with about a minute to go. See the Kalyanovsky brother connection there, Danya to Vanya.
Great job on pulling it down, not able to find a teammate as Milligan maintains possession.
They're going to play one up the line.
Oh, Mattia with a great
nice job.
Mattia's had a solid game over here at this left back position. This young Italian has really played well. I really like him.
Yeah. Marini's been tasked with a lot. He's answered the call at every turn.
Listed as a freshman, listed as a midfielder. Looks like he's playing this left back position.
Look at Mitchell giving chase here.
Great hustle from the captain, kind of setting that tone.
It'll be up the back line. Milligan trying to get one through. Oh, but we'll get a foul on Marini. Yeah, a little bit of hands to the jersey there.
Yeah, a little touch, little hold. Just enough to not allow number 9 to maintain possession of that ball as it goes out. See the set piece come in as Milligan lines up for it. Don't really see a height advantage here for Milligan.
No,
but a good ball whipped in. Can Jack Smith get to it? He can't, but no Milligan player able to find it as it stays in.
And we're seeing.
And it looks like we're going to have a corner kick.
Yeah. It was a great ball. Milligan not able to get to it.
Very good ball. No one there.
Maybe they were playing more in the middle there. It looked like he went back post.
Kind of the general rules is, you either go run front post, run far post. That ball kind of looked to be in the middle of all of it.
Okay.
As they line up another one that was well off, but they were able to maintain possession are the Buffaloes as they whip it back out wide. They play it into the box.
And it's Jack Smith all over it there, near post.
You got to watch out on those crosses as a defender. Make sure that hand doesn't get on the ball. That was kind of close right there. You see a little, turning of the body. You can't let an outstretched hand as Mattia drives this ball forward. Able to chip it. Not quite able to find the angle as it goes back all the way to the keeper. And
Coach Davidson telling Vanya to press up as you hear him apply some pressure. That's kind of what you expect out of the sub. Like give your
Yeah.
absolute hardest effort here. Do everything that you would do for what were they?
12 minutes, about 12 minutes when they
Yeah.
came in. We're about halfway through that now as we have about 6:45 remaining in this first half. As you see the long ball.
Oh, my. Played to perfection up the line. Morales.
Great
nice
recovery
job.
from Morales to win that ball back.
Slynn all over it, slides, gives the left foot. Milligan plays it to the box. Jack Smith able to meet it.
It really, for the first half of this first half, it was really a lot of ball on the ground, pass. We've really seen it, an uptick in the tempo from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here in the second half of this first half, as the keeper just kind of clears that one out.
Yeah, Milligan looked to want to play their style, and I think they realized we're going to have to adapt and get more scoring chances, or that, I mean, this could be exactly what they intended to do the whole time.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know. Soccer is a very tactical sport.
Right.
So if you don't know the tactics of the manager, it's hard to say, you know, who knows if they're playing good, who knows if they're playing bad, if they're doing what they want to be doing, as we have a sub here for Milligan.
See Kai Slynn sub off.
As we have about 5.5 minutes left in this first half of the 1-1 game.
I believe that's going to be number 28, Hayden Grubb, the grad student from Knoxville, Tennessee, right down the road.
Oh, a little nutmeg right there.
Nice job from Danya, excuse me. Vanya up, needs to press. See Beckon Davidson on the far side, applying a little pressure. Vanya going after it. Milligan doing a nice job to keep it in possession.
So we have under 5 minutes left in this first half. Drew, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the match so far?
I can tell you I don't love that foul.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
That looked very shoulder to shoulder to me.
Yeah.
Very shoulder to shoulder to me.
So far I really enjoy when I first started, kind of working here. I'm a grad assistant now. When I first started just kind of helping out as basically just a student volunteer, I didn't watch much soccer anymore. I didn't play it anymore. It just wasn't something that was a part of my life. So to kind of reconnect with that part of the game, just reconnect with the game at all and come out here, and then you get treated to, some pretty good soccer. Of course, I'm not stating it's, world class, but it's it's much improved from what I thought it might be. Coach Davidson does an excellent job, and Coach Hossel does a great job as well with the women.
Yes,
they both do a good job, and you can definitely see the team's identities
reflecting there.
As
Mattia, oh, we're gonna get a card right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a yellow.
He doesn't agree with that call. Got to be careful. Don't get a second one right there, back to back.
Yeah, and Johnny Kim going up to him saying shoulder to shoulder.
It was a little bit of a hip check. It was a little bit of a hip check. Trying to be neutral here. Obviously, we're Bryan fans.
Yeah,
a little bit of a hip check.
I think it's probably definitely a foul. The instant card, you could make a case, but I'll finish my thought. I've really enjoyed it for the last few years, being able to watch, and this game is super physical, as a lot of the
Very
boys,
physical.
as a lot of the boys' games are. It is kind of two different styles of play from men's to women's, but the way they play, it's super exciting.
Ooh,
whoa,
trying to go for that near post right there, trying to catch the keeper off his line.
Yeah, but these physical games that are basically just chess matches, and you're only going to get a few chances to catch your opponent off guard, are very entertaining up here. Number 12, AJ Santillanes subbing in at the front, looks to be a center forward, maybe?
Yes, looks like he's going to play the number 9. Maybe a chance right here. Coach Davidson tells him, hey, let's go. We got 3 minutes. Get out there, press.
See what they do. Milligan in control right now.
As you see Castro chasing this ball down, forcing a long ball from the keeper.
It'll be Fletcher Clifford on the header. Oh, nice job there to not let that one get through. Kalyanovsky playing it to Johnny. Mitchell will play it back to Johnny. Johnny going to make it. Ooh. Oh.
I think you could argue that that was a handball too, but
I agree.
As we're going to get the foul call.
And Milligan saying that was a flop, saying I think is what he's saying. Or he may be re-showing his slide tackle in there.
Yeah.
That's Alexander Crow out of Norway, I believe.
I would say so. As we see this ball played in, Milligan
tough
the first
placement.
to it.
There's Beckham Davidson.
Catch the second ball, get it back outside.
We'll see
it
the
into
cross
the
near
box.
post.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nicely done. Oh, my.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Well,
and Johnny Kim kicks this one well long. Oh, Jeremy's, yeah.
Coach Davidson is not happy right now.
Yeah, Danya got rocked. That was like a receiver running a slant route up the middle. Linebacker meets him. I think Jeremy has every right to be hot with that one.
I think so. Even I do understand the advantage there, but that's got to be a card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to blow the whistle and stop the play. We still had possession of the ball, but you do go back after the fact. And
wow, and that was a great individual run up the middle there. Just nobody home. Milligan trying their best to.
I think this right back over here, number 2, is getting a little tired. He's made a lot of forward runs, but has not gotten the ball a lot.
Oh, Mitchell's dogging. He is going after him. Mitchell's still giving chase.
And the rest of the team follows suit.
Yep, 40 seconds on the clock. Bryan going for a late goal. Oh, that one very nearly out.
Able to maintain possession.
Touched by Levi Miller. Right back for Milligan. Kicks it up the field. Milligan now on the attack. They'll swing it back midfield. 25 seconds on the clock. Oh, it'll be played reversed field. Owen Morales giving chase. Morales trying to win.
He did just enough right there.
Got to be careful there. Deflected.
Off the turn. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick with 10 seconds left. Are they able to get over there in time?
We got a stoppage of play. I can't imagine.
Well, I think that Milligan wasn't very happy with the goalkeeper, Jack Smith, holding the ball there with 10 seconds left.
But the clock should be as soon as, I could be wrong. My understanding would be the clock should run as soon as the referee has made his point clear.
Well, I think they were stopping it because to warn Jack Smith.
Yeah.
As we see the end of the first half.
Cesar Castro clears, and Jeremy Davidson.
I think he wants an explanation here for why nothing was called on that play.
He should probably get one. And he's really... I believe it. Yeah, he's going after his team. We have got some music playing in the background, so that means it's halftime. Me and Josh Muncy will step away. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll be right back 15 minutes from now on the Lions Radio. And we are back live on YouTube.com. Myself, Drew Rogers, and Josh Muncie hanging out with you in the booth. Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday night. And we'll keep doing the best job we can to explain all the things we see. We'll keep you updated on the time. We got told that our scoreboard is freezing across the board. It's not only freezing out here, it's freezing in the gym, and we don't have it there. So we're working with the company that we get that from to get that up and running for you guys. But like I said, we'll announce it as much as we can. Milligan will start with possession here. Josh, you want to run through some first half stats pretty quickly?
Yeah, so Milligan with 13 shots, putting 8 of them on goal. And so 7 saves from the Bryan keeper, Jack Smith.
Yeah.
Bryan with 5 shots, 2 of them on goal, 1 saved, 1 in. Goal scorers.
We don't have
Cesar Castro for Bryan and Kai Slynn for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, we don't have any. So we've got the starting 11 back out here. No halftime adjustments by way of lineup. Now Milligan is going full press, full pedal to the metal off the start, and they'll give one away right there.
It kind of worked out. They forced Jack Smith to play that ball long. They were able to get it, but they play it right back to him.
Jack taking his time, figuring out where he wants to go with it. He'll choose kind of up the left center. Bryan attackers and Milligan defenders vying for possession. Milligan booting it long right back to Jack. He'll fire up the line closest to us. Milligan able to retain possession. Castro chasing after it. Castro might have a shot.
Not quite able to get to it there.
Very close.
As
I believe we have a new Milligan keeper into the game.
Yeah, number 1 is in now. It's not.
And it was number 30 originally.
Ludwig is not in the game anymore.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get you his name.
As it looks like we have Levi Miller up this right side playing the ball long.
It is Adria.
Castro gets his head on it and then gets it back. We have a
handball. A definite handball, no call.
Clear handball, not seen by the official, right in front of him.
And yes, right in front of him, but his back was turned. But it almost just a really easy call for anybody sitting around here. We'll get a foul on Milligan.
Might be a little bit of a makeup call there.
The new keeper for Milligan, Adria Alez, I believe, out of Menorca, Spain.
Menorca. I would say it's Ias.
Ias.
Yeah, 2 L's
Adria
make a Y.
Ias. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 L's make a Y in Spanish.
That's right. Santillanas on our team.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Pollo Loco, for those of you, when you go to El Toro, that's the chicken, cheese, and rice.
El Toro, the best Mexican restaurant in the greater Dayton area. Check it out today. And I'll be honest, if it wasn't so late getting out of here, it might have been a stop of mine.
Yeah,
tonight.
might have been an El Toro night.
Kind of almost a cooler. We're getting on to fall. Nothing like some good Mexican food. Wash it down with an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Or Coke Zero for those of us
who are
that's diabetic.
Right. That's right.
Plays that off the chest. Great defense right there.
Morale. We're not going to get anything there, as there was no contact. There was just a lot of slipping and sliding in front of us. Milligan playing possession back over to the right side. Buffs go long. Fletcher Clifford able to head it back to one of his teammates. Sammy Gomez trying to go on a run. Oh, wow, they've got the run. Cesar Castro held onside. Can he get there?
No, the keeper able to be well off his line, and we're going to get an offsides call.
On Castro?
On Castro, so the ball's going to go back
Wow.
to Milligan here.
I thought he was on sides.
I was not. I was looking at some of the stats, not able to see it clearly.
Referee makes his call. Milligan trying to play it up the line. They're not going to get there.
And that ball goes out as the assistant referee. So that's the side guys are the assistant referees. That offsides is their call. So that's kind of their main job is to kind of follow the back line, see where they are.
Oh, Mitchell's got to run. Mitchell has a chance. One Milligan defender and the keeper to beat. He plays it to Castro. Castro.
Not able to put it on frame as he pulls that wide. Great chance there for the Lions. Just
whiffs the opportunity.
Not one you want to see there.
No.
Coaching staff.
Oh, no. Castro has been really good for this Lions team this year. Kind of a rare attacking area you see from him, as he just wasn't able to get a good boot on it.
No, and Castro has had a great game. He was the goal scorer.
Got a player down for Bryan. It's Beckham Davidson. He's not able to get up. Ball coming right near him. Can we get a stoppage of play? Maybe. And we'll get a foul. He's sitting right under him. I know Bryan's in there, what you would probably consider their attacking third, but you'd think with the ball so close to an injured player, you'd think you'd maybe get a whistle there?
Yeah, so generally the only time the whistle blows for an injury is a head injury.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not a head injury,
yeah,
then it's normally a situation where if your team has the ball,
yeah,
then you should play it out if you want it stopped.
Mm.
So
looks to be some sort of lower leg impalement. Lions have possession. We've got about 40 minutes left on this second half clock. Beckham, of course, the son of Coach Jeremy Davidson. He's going out to check on his boy. See what substitution we get here. May have already happened. I may have not noticed. I don't think it has. Oh, Beckham he's pretty gimpy right now. He's walking off pretty slowly. Not sure if we'll see any more of him tonight.
yeah, you did see the ref call for a sub.
Santianas.
We get Santianas. Looks like he's going to check in.
And he's
visibly hurt.
You hate to see that, man, for any player. And just
that's one of the things that, when you open these games in prayer, that's number one.
Yeah.
You don't want to see any injuries, and you hate to see those things. Hopefully he's able to kind of run it off. It's just a little knock.
Yeah, referee telling
little
everybody
hand
to relax.
fighting there in the box, trying to get position. Kind of normal in soccer.
Yeah.
As this ball's chipped up over the top, the keeper's the first one to it.
Good job by LS.
As he's going to roll it out here to his center back. Castro applying a little pressure there. Stays on it. Now Mitchell's going to follow suit. And they forced a long ball that they're able to win.
Not a good idea. Hernandez possession.
So that's kind of what the goal of a press is, to either steal the ball or force them to play it long that you can win the ball. So, a nice little back heel, keep it in play as it's popped up right here in front of us. We had a great view of that.
Up the line.
Milligan able to maintain possession, and the ball's going to stay in with that spin, and it is going to be played out.
Good team effort there from the defensive backs there.
Yeah, Levi Miller able to get his head over there, get that ball knocked out.
Fletcher Clifford Alex involved as well.
Yeah, nice diving tackle by him. Get in there as Milligan plays this ball.
Unable to do anything with it. Milligan retains possession for the moment. Santianas goes with the slide tackle. Castro with the ball up the near sideline. Castro weaving in and out, looking for the best angle.
We're going to see a yellow card here for 5 for Milligan when next stoppage of play here, whatever that is. Castro able to work it around, get in the box.
Surely there's
trying
a foul.
to get himself a call here. They do get the corner kick, as we see the referee now is going to go back and show the card to number 5.
Well, Castro's down.
I think he's trying to earn himself a penalty here, as the referee's calling 5 to him. For the slide tackle that he missed, he is going to get the yellow card.
Good eye, but there by you, Josh. I had moved up the field already.
I saw it live, and the ref almost blew his whistle, and I almost said, "Don't blow the whistle," because we were moving, and I heard him yell as he ran down the field, 5-5-5.
We'll have, I believe this is Mattia Marini.
Yep. Mattia, the left-footed left back, going to kind of whip this in-swinger in.
And the official stern warning for Milligan to back off there.
You can't be within so many yards.
Mattia.
This one goes long, and we are going to have a foul on Bryan. Didn't see it in the box.
Yeah.
There's always pushing and shoving in the box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost a regular occurrence in game where the official at least has to talk to two players, tell them it's a little much.
A little hand fighting, a little pushing, a little shoving. You know, you're just trying to get position there. Those set pieces are, being inside of somebody can make all the world of difference. You see Milligan with an attack here. Morales misses the diving tackle. Milligan maintains possession in the middle of the field, and they switch the play around. And that ball goes out.
Oh, man.
For a Milligan throw-in that they play back in quick, and the referee tells them, hold on. We have 37:52 left in the second half with a Bryan player down, not able to see who it is.
Yeah, I can't see. He looks to the Milligan player is going to help him up. Lovely bit of sportsmanship there, if you will. I believe that's going to be Marini that went down. Both players fighting hard for the ball. Maybe just one of those injuries that kind of shocks you for a second, and then you're able to pop back up.
You see him there shake hands. It's always good sportsmanship. As Milligan whips this ball in the box. Oh, and it bounces off two heads of the Bryan defense. That could have been bad right there.
Bryan lucky. We are not going to get a foul. Bryan screaming for it. A slide tackle deflects the ball. I believe we're going to see, this is a throw-in, if I saw correctly. Yes. Santillana is still down for the moment.
I think he's trying to tell the ref, hey, I got hit. Where was the call?
Now Santillana's limping now. This would be the second Bryan, at least attacker that's gone down tonight with Beckham Davidson. Not sure what his status is. We'll check in just a moment. See if he kind of walks back over to the Bryan dugout.
Oh, misplay by Mattia.
And Johnny Kim taking possession.
It does seem that Bryan's had a little more aggression in the second half versus the first half. It seemed like they were content to let Milligan have the ball in the first half. Now they're kind of, trying to win those balls back, trying to play on the front foot.
So we took a stroll around at halftime, and one thing that I noticed, we'll see Gomez get all over that. He'll give chase. Oh, Castro able to take possession. But one thing that I noticed was that Milligan popped out of halftime with maybe, 7-8 minutes on the clock. Bryan was there till maybe 2 minutes left, talking, strategy, and maybe this was it. And I know it's a 1-1 equal score, but Coach Jeremy Davidson did not seem too thrilled with the way his team finished the first half, and I think that was probably what was being reiterated.
Yeah, and you do see that. They come out and have the early chance there in the second half, not able to put it in the back of the net like we did in the first half. But so far so good as that ball's cleared.
Looks like, I think Beckham looks to be okay. He's back standing up.
Yeah, hopefully he's trying to get the word to go back in. Not sure how the sub situation works in the second half.
Yeah, I'm not too clear on NAI substitution rules as well. We'll have to. That's something we can find though. We'll have to do that before next broadcast. Maybe able to do it right now. Actually,
we're gonna try.
We'll see a cross in the middle. Ooh, Milligan had a man streaking, unable to put head to ball. Jack Smith swings it out wide for Gomez. Gomez playing up the line. Morales unable to get to it. So Davidson back at the table here right under us. So he's going to check back in. So second half substitution rules must be a little different than you're used to, Josh.
Yeah, I thought if you were subbed off in the second half, you were done. But an injury sub could be different.
Well, in the women's game right before this, Coach Hossel was he played, I believe he subbed 3 girls in and out and put them back in the last 10 minutes. So I believe you can probably do as you please. Maybe you've got 2 substitutions in the second half. I'm not entirely sure, though. Castro giving chase. He'll go after the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper able to get on it. Goalkeeper playing over to the right side, back to him. A little pass around the back as it goes back and forth. Milligan's run going to be cut short there. Errant pass awards Bryan the throw in on the far side. Beckham Davidson going to check back in for AJ Santillanes. How we doing over there, Josh? Have we figured it out?
I'm getting closer and closer.
Okay.
I am on the NAIA rules. Okay. So if you were subbed off in the first half, you have no re-entry. In the second half, you get 1 re-entry.
Okay. So Davidson is done.
No. He can come in now because he's in the second.
Right.
It's so he's in now.
But after this one,
one, if he gets subbed off, he is done.
Right. So Santillanes, if that substitution is made again, he'll be done as well. We'll get a foul.
Castro worked well to win that ball and earn the foul right there.
I believe that was Mitchell.
Mitchell got the foul?
Yes, number 8.
Okay.
Right up the middle. Yeah, Mitchell looked like he kind of got grabbed and thrown off his spot there by number 13 for Milligan.
Mitchell's kind of been all over the pitch tonight.
Yeah, Mitchell is the captain, definitely the vocal leader of the front 10, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, your goalkeeper, very active. We see a wide attempt at a shot there, but really it is all James Mitchell and the vocal perspective kind of tying everything together. Normally, like I mentioned, playing that midfield role. Looks like he may be.
Seems to be a little higher up the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to guess, I would say
ball coming towards us
that they're in a 4-1-3-1 formation.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of playing that number 10 role, which is kind of a playmaker, if you will. Kind of you get the ball to him, and he kind of finds the attacker. Kind of an assist role. That's Castro on the chase, not able to get to it. They play it back to the keeper. Ooh.
Johnny Kim going to take one touch, trying to get it to Hernandez. Yeah, we'll get the foul there. Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if the card comes out here. That's
wouldn't either.
As they like to call in soccer, a tactical foul.
I would not either, as Kim. Yeah,
and
official beckoning to him. Yeah. It's going to be a yellow card here. Yeah. Milligan player able to collect himself and pull himself back up.
Yeah. Milligan fans happy with that yellow card being shown.
And Kim, you're right. Taking a foul there to cut Milligan momentum.
It's a smart play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of what you got to do. And, you know, if you can do the time, you can do the crime, as my uncle used to say, as we have 31 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second half. Milligan puts the ball back into play. They still seem to be working this ball with their back line, kind of mixing in their number 6 a little bit as the center back drives that ball forward up to the number 9.
Gomez battling.
Working really hard right there. Both players really fighting for that ball.
Slynn, excuse me, that's not Slynn. And Milligan trying to sell a push right there.
Yeah, I didn't see much in that as the ball comes down the hill. We have 2 balls on the field. We're able to get one off.
It's number 22, Jet Carter from Dixon, Tennessee. Josh, do you know where Dixon, Tennessee is at?
I think is it West Tennessee?
It sounds right. I was about to say, I think I have a pretty good layout of Middle and East Tennessee, and I don't think it's around here. Ball played long to the keeper. Castro, my goodness, what a blaze of speed. Keeper able to clear it with no trouble.
Good job by the keeper there. A lot of times in a situation like that, you see him just play that ball out of bounds. That keeper did not. He's able to find one of his teammates, How did Castro keep that ball in?
Unbelievable. Morales looks to cross. He'll take the 1-2. Morales has him spinning. He goes back around. Ooh, earns the corner kick.
Earns the corner kick. Very good job.
Very nice job.
Shout out to Castro, able to keep that ball in.
Mm.
You kind of see him. He's given everything he's got tonight. I would not be surprised if we see him subbed off here in a few minutes to kind of regain himself.
I believe Castro accounting for all of Bryan's goals last week, if I remember correctly.
He scored his second goal on the year today.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't him. There was one player last week that was huge, but Castro may be the fastest player I've ever seen.
Very, very quick with the ball as well as he's dribbling. As we're going to see this in-swinger from Mattia.
Great ball.
Ooh, almost found the head of one of the defenders. Not sure which one it was. I think it was Levi as he winds up and misses that one.
It's Levi Miller.
Able to get that ball back. They pop it up.
Good job there from Gomez to collect himself, get that one back out to Hernandez.
Yes.
Oh, Mattia Marini.
The Italian with a little flair.
Gomez looks to have an open lane. He'll take one more touch. Gomez, just wide off the far post. Excellent job there as Gomez has Josh Muncie very excited up here. I don't blame him, man. That was fun.
That was good. That was good soccer right there. You drive the ball up the middle. You work it out. You try to find that angle to the far post.
Oh, nice job. Levi Miller on the header. Gomez dives. Morales. Good clean tackle from the Buffaloes.
Yes.
Joshua Hernandez giving chase.
As that ball's whipped in, Mattia able to cut him off so that Jack Smith can handle it cleanly and whip it back out to the left side as they are running up that far side of the field.
Mattia's going to cross over, try to give it back to Davidson.
Mattia and Davidson not able to kind of connect on the 1-2 there on that far side.
Oh, up the line. Beautiful run there. Looks like Slynn, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, and I do stand corrected. I do not believe Slynn is the one wearing the armband. I believe it is number 6 for Milligan. With the armband.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a wrist wrap.
Is it?
Yeah, 6 is Simon Haroldstad.
Yeah.
Out of Moss, Norway. That could be Haroldstad, maybe.
Could be.
From Norway, the Scandinavian type dialect.
Yeah, I believe he is the captain, number 6.
Let's see if they've got it listed. I don't believe they've got it on their website. He is a grad student, so he's...
yeah, it looks like from this angle he's wearing the armband.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Ball thrown in back to the keeper. And played up the left line. Owen Morales all over it.
Good job by Morales. Get up, get his head to it.
And Haroldstad there, very near handball.
It was very close.
I don't think it was, but it was kind of one of those things that catches you off guard.
You saw some of the players off the Bryan dugout kind of try. Maybe he didn't see it well enough. Maybe we can influence something here.
Got to try.
Got to try.
Of course, we've talked before. You like to work the referees yourself a little bit.
You got to. I mean, it's a nature of the game. Sometimes it backfires on you. I don't like to talk to them too much. I do try to, as much as I can, tell them when I think they did make a good call, even if it goes against me.
Right.
I try to tell them, hey, I thought that was a good call, because you want them to kind of think nicely of you that way. That way, maybe if you say something, they're not quick to tee you up. So that's always been a rule of thumb of mine.
Walking to the table here, directly in front of us, we've got Vanya Kolyanovsky. And Josh, last night, me and you, as we'll see Vanya sub in, me and you on the call for the volleyball game, Tennessee Wesleyan Town from Athens. The Bulldogs come in and win a thriller in the 5th set. Bryan definitely had multiple chances to win, as did the Bulldogs. It just so happened that Tennessee Wesleyan converted more in the 5th set, including a 3rd set where Bryan was down 11 points and came all the way back, forced it to 24-23. Tennessee Wesleyan able to close them out there. But we were talking on that broadcast, a much improved Bryan squad.
Very much
and
improved.
Talking, around today, and kind of an opinion that I hold, I think they've just got to get a win. They've got to get over the hump. And I think a lot of these things that we're seeing that we reference will fall into place.
Yeah, I know we're talking about volleyball as we give a soccer broadcast, as we see an attempt at a bicycle kick that he's not able to connect with.
Bryan's student section loving that one.
They definitely are fans of that. But to use a baseball analogy, it's kind of one of those where you hit the ball hard 4 times and you go 0 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it feels today for Coach Day. Kind of around the office. Team played well, but you don't win.
Job by Slim.
Nice little over the, kind of move the ball to the side, hop over the foot, leave the defender in the dust.
We've got quite a few sports around Bryan's campus. We mentioned volleyball. We're on the soccer broadcast. And Muncie, feel free to cut me off when they get in the box.
Yeah, they try to. They've kind of had a couple attempts in the box. Bryan's able to be the first one to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the team yelling. I think they're trying to push that back line forward. Jack Smith not able to get to that as he chips it over the bar. Almost a chance for Milligan to take a 2-1 lead right there with 24 minutes left in this second half.
Disaster averted there for the Lions. That's number 5, Albert Monchergal.
As you see him run back, it looks like he's a defender.
Absolutely, he's a grad student, defender out of Spain. Man, that's a heartbreaker.
That was one. He had the chance. He knew what to do with it. Got it over the keeper. Just not able to find the back of the net as we have 23 minutes and 40 seconds here left in this second half as we have a Bryan player down. Looks like he's catching a cramp based off of the stretching that one of his teammates is trying to provide.
Looks like Johnny.
You see the Milligan team trying to kind of rally around.
Mm-hmm.
A missed opportunity like that is just a deflator. You don't get a lot of goals in soccer.
Right.
So when you have a chance, kind of like Bryan did at the beginning of this half, you don't convert it and it's almost a backbreaker. It's not like giving up a basket in basketball. You could have, 40 of those over the course of the game. Soccer, we've seen 2 goals so far. So when you have those golden opportunities, you got to be able to convert for them as Jack Smith plays this ball back in.
Yeah. One probably golden opportunity missed a piece for each team as, Castro there. Oh, wow. Milligan calling for they're saying it goes off a Bryan player. Smith shouldn't be able to touch it.
It's only if it's a deliberate
Right.
pass.
Right.
I think if it's just a tackle, he is allowed to handle the ball.
I think that's probably what the official saw. That's kind of what I saw. I didn't see a deliberate
Yeah, I didn't
attempt.
see a deliberate back pass. I just saw him, 2 guys fighting for the ball, and then the goalkeeper got it.
But, oh my, lovely. I've got to stop saying that word so much. Great bit of skill there from number 7 on Milligan. Goes straight to Jack Smith, unfortunately. But we've got quite a few sports going around. We've got, obviously volleyball, both soccers starting right now. We've got fishing kicking off their season. Golf kicked off their season in Bluefield, Virginia at Fincastle.
I saw Coach Henderson today, the fishing coach. He was pulling the trailer, and I asked him, "You going fishing?" And he said, "Yep, I'm going fishing." So,
and Coach Dustin Henderson getting hired over the summer. Looks to be, I've spoken with him a few times, looks to be doing a great job. I was actually there for their team meeting. It was right before media day. He looks to be doing a great job with that group of guys. Coach Jake Goins, the golf coach.
yes.
Both teams battled really hard this week. The start was not probably ideal, not what they were looking for. But day 2 in tough conditions, they were able to battle. And, of course, starting in late October with games, I want to say, and we'll see Marini.
You kind of got caught in between his first and his last name there, Drew, as he's able to switch it back but not able to find.
Hernandez straight to Mitchell. Mitchell
Can he
near
get this
side.
one in?
And he's going to pull it back. I think that's probably the right call there. Didn't have a whole lot
didn't really
to work
have
with.
a guy in the box to kind of play it to. Ooh,
Mitchell
not able
fell
to.
asleep, yeah.
As Davidson and Mitchell not able to connect.
Great.
Nice little back heel right there. Little cheeky flick. Cheeky flick.
Nice job from Marini to keep his body in between the ball and the defender. Hernandez up top. He'll play it short to Gomez. Gomez turning on the Jets now. Gomez, the strike. Gomez, the goal!
That had some class to it. Kiss it off the far post as it comes back into the net.
Bottom far side post, streaking across the field. Beautifully placed. We see the goal celebration with almost every member of the team in the far side corner and some of the student section. Sammy Gomez gives the Lion the lead for the first time since mid-first half. Dude, excellent ball.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Beautiful skill. Drove that ball. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't sure what he was doing there. I didn't know if he was going to try to play that back. You know, kind of play that ball back. Sometimes the defenders are sleeping. But no, he wanted a shot on goal, and he got it, and he got his goal. As you see Mitchell start to go down here, I think he's a little tired. I think he's kind of asking Coach for a sub here.
Oh, man, we got another Bryan player cramping. This is Johnny Kim. Yeah, it's not hot, but it is muggy.
It is muggy.
They've been out here for quite a long time. But Gomez, a playmaker, I believe 2 Saturdays ago, a hat trick, and has done exceptionally well this season. I believe Gomez is the only Lion with a hat trick this season, Josh. And we'll see some substitutions as Castro's going to check back on for the Lions. It's him and Vanya at the top of the formation right now. Lions calling for a handball, not going to get it. Milligan attempting to play it up the line, controlled by Marini. He'll turn around and flick it to Gomez. Gomez able to keep it in possession. Ooh. Or so we thought. Referee disagrees, calls it out of bounds up the far sideline. Vanya giving chase. Vanya nearly able to get there. Hernandez attempting to cut him off. Hernandez needs to get up. Needs to get up and get in the box, as you hear both the fans and coaches stressing. Good bit of toughness right there from Hernandez to take a fall like that and pop up and attempt to get back in the box.
Yeah, he's working his way in there. How looked like a handball there.
Yeah, very close.
Great bit of skill there.
Sammy Gomez, yeah, that will be one.
You wonder when the card's going to come out for some of these ticky-tacky fouls that we're seeing, kind of trying to stop as we see another player
another
down.
cramp.
This one looks like a Milligan player.
Yeah, and we've got 19:10 on the clock. Clock is stopped. And I suspect, Josh, that we will see the intensity go to 11 as we get down the stretch in this game. It's been a physical game, as most of the men's are. And I suspect that we'll see Milligan trying to take more desperate chances to win possession of the ball, and we'll definitely see Bryan trying to hold on to it with all they've got.
Yeah, it's a lot different in soccer when you're down 1 versus a tie game. So when you're down 1, you got to do everything you can to try to get that goal, whereas when it's tied, sometimes both teams can be content with a draw. And so, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens here if Milligan is able to get the equalizer, but hopefully the Lions can hold on and see this out. Maybe even get another one on there to turn this into a 2-goal advantage.
I'm surprised, Josh, that we haven't seen a hydration break yet here. I would. Well, it is a thing in the NAI. They take it, and now I know the game is heating up, and it would be kind of tough to call it now. But with as many players as we've seen cramp, It
Yeah.
did surprise me that we didn't see it probably early in the second half.
I'm not sure on the rules, but I do feel like it's probably not hot enough to have a straight hydration break given. Now, you are correct, though. Sometimes you see this in football. You see a team, especially early in the year, maybe not quite in game shape yet. You know, especially you see a team go down to maybe Florida or Texas.
Yeah.
They can struggle with some cramping. Both of these teams are in a general climate that they're normally in. But it is interesting that it is not the hottest night.
That one
That one
sail.
sails right there.
18:10 on the clock. Milligan, it's getting down to it for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, as you see there, they're trying to get that ball in quick, maximize the amount of time that they have left here in this second half to try to get the equalizer.
And Josh, I'm sure you've noticed, but no extra time awarded in the NAIA.
I have noticed it's a little different. I will admit most of my soccer watching is European soccer, where they have extra time. The clock does not stop. As Milligan wins a throw in here, and they're looking to take it quick, and they get it up.
He's in an upfield. Kalyanovsky meets it high in the air. Vanya, his brother, under it.
As Milligan is able to maintain possession here as they look to drive the ball up the field.
Yeah, no doubt. You see the run. Morales able to meet it, get it to Davidson. He'll go after it.
Trying to flip it back up the field. Jack Smith.
Nice job, Jack.
Able to handle that one. Going to try to take as much time as the referee will allow him. Now, we will probably see that for the rest of the day from Jack Smith.
Jack Smith sends a boot. They'll reverse fields and try to get it up the line here. Buffalo's still trying to convert another attempt.
Great tackle there.
That was nice. Beckham, Davidson just going to boot it. I think we might get an offsides call here.
I think so, but I think the ball's going to travel out anyway.
I think he was well in front of both of those guys.
I think so as well.
And with James Mitchell off the field, Bryan was without their vocal leader here in the midfield.
You see him still trying to rally the troops from the sideline. Looks like he's going to come back in.
Yeah. As we say that, they'll play it far side.
Oh, we got a slip there.
Yeah, no way you get anything there. Milligan, we have a Milligan fan that believes something should have been awarded there.
Good driving of the ball here from Milligan. They're going to take their shot. It's not able to get through the defense. Good block there.
Excellent job by Hernandez to retain possession and get that one up the line. James Mitchell looks to be checking in. We'll see another Milligan sub. It's number 21. We saw him in the first half. It is, I don't think that's, he may be listed wrong. That may be a jersey number change. Not sure who that is for Milligan, number 21.
As we have another Bryan player down, this one does not look like a cramp. I think
that is that Levi? No, that's Fletcher Clifford.
I think it's Fletcher Clifford. I think what happened is he blocked that shot in a place where a guy doesn't like to get hit.
That's all we'll say about it.
I believe that is the case there. So
15 minutes on the scoreboard. Sammy Gomez looks like he's going to walk off as well. James Mitchell subbing in for him. And Gomez hasn't come back out, so he can still get back in the ball game. Mitchell coming in, trying to instantly win possession with a header. He'll go to the turf. And here's Castro. Bryan has a window. Bryan.
I think he's going to be offsides here.
Yeah, good call from Josh Muncy there, and the official. He's been creeping up all second half.
You know, you watch you watch more and more European soccer, they have VAR, you know, these things. You know, you can kind of get away with it at this level because there's not I mean, there are cameras here, but, you know, we're not going to the video assistant referee to see if he was offside. So you can kind of try to sneak your way down there a little bit and see if you can get away with one. Not able to that time. The assistant referee was all over that.
And the unfortunate thing for Vanya is, I believe if he had played on sides, he might have had a pretty good run at it. I think so. I don't know that for sure, of course, but we'll keep it pushing. Milligan trying to play up this sideline. Morales is doing a great job of sealing, but the ball gets through. Milligan, left side. Looks like they'll go. They won't go anywhere with it. Bryan easily able to get to that one. It'll be a Milligan corner kick.
Fletcher Clifford has been all over the place.
They just kind of, a mix of Kalyanovsky and Fletcher Clifford just shut that one down before it had any chance to go anywhere.
Both center backs, both Fletcher Clifford and Levi Miller. Oh.
Yeah.
As we get a foul on the goalie there. And I believe he's going to take his time to get up as this clock is moving and the ref stops it. So we'll probably see him get up pretty quickly here. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully Jack this is just a little bit of theatrics, hopefully. Jack looks to be okay.
Yeah, he looks up at the clock. Says he's good.
We've got, I believe we've got Julius Peterwright under us looking to check in, the midfielder. We haven't seen him tonight. He is one that they'll throw in at the end of games as kind of a super sub, if you will.
Yeah.
At least that's how I've seen him used. Of course, he could.
If he stays true to his number, he's going to come into that midfield and really be a defensive player.
Yeah.
Really try to
give all he's got for 13 minutes.
Yeah, just really try to control things from the back.
Milligan has possession. They look to be driving here. They'll play it up. Oh, there's Fletcher Clifford. Who else?
He has been all over the place tonight.
He's done really well on that back line. Really the anchor tonight. Levi Miller's done a nice job as well. Oh, they'll cross it across the goal.
Yeah, not sure you want to clear that back towards your own goal as we get away with it with an errant shot on goal. And we're going to have a sub come in.
I would guess that we might see Castro pop up to the front here.
Yeah.
Or no, it looks like no. Peter Wright's going to stay in the front. Okay.
And he's rallying the boys. He's telling them, let's go. Let's go get this goal. Let's end this game.
Love it.
Let's just see a couple guys warming up for the Milligan on the Milligan sideline.
Some late, fresh legs, more than likely.
As the coach is calling him up to the box now.
Fletcher Clifford there to meet it. Hernandez just going to swing it forward. And is that Peter Wright? I believe it is.
He's fresh in, those fresh legs, trying to run that ball down. And it forces an errant kick from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Peter Wright looks to have a little bit more pop. And, you know, of course, why wouldn't he?
Little pep in his step, doesn't he? As we're going to see a Milligan sub here.
Number 11. That is definitely not Edward Bourgeois. So we'll not sure who that is. Another number change. Jack Smith there to meet it. Jack Smith, excellent clearance. Sends it long. Davidson trying to meet it.
Flip it ahead.
Yeah, we'll see if Castro can do something with it.
The press has really been there for the Lions here in the second half.
This one popped.
Not as much in the first half. Maybe that was an adjustment that Coach Davidson talked about. Great little flip there from Milligan as they work it back to the middle.
Milligan looks like they might have a chance at a shot. They do, and they connect. It's a Milligan University goal with 11:43 on the clock. The equalizer comes and couldn't have been at a worse time.
As you see, they're kind of a backbreaker, but still a lot of time left in this game. 11:43 remaining in this second half. Bryan has plenty of time to come back and get this win.
Fantastic job from the Milligan player right there. The kind of placement.
Yeah.
I mean,
a little unlucky.
Yeah.
Fletcher Clifford able to get his head to the ball, but not able to really get anything behind it to really clear it. You see Castro is out jumped there, but second ball is won and then lost. Milligan able to maintain possession now.
Yeah, Milligan, a huge goal. 11 minutes left. Looking to see if they can steal one here. And, of course, as you mentioned, it doesn't look like Milligan is okay with the draw. They're going after it.
No, and it really doesn't look like either team is okay with the draw.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only been drawn for about 30 seconds now, but both teams looking to attack.
Daniel clear.
As we see what Castro can do here, he's got some space. He's got Mitchell out to the right.
Doesn't have the
He's
numbers.
got Davidson.
He'll play a little chip. Davidson trying to control it with the header.
A little bit of a high foot there.
Yeah, it's close.
Able to win the throw in at least. As Owen Morales will come to take it. And he's looking for Davidson, who flips it forward. Kept in play. I felt like that ball was kept in play.
Was that was not a foul?
Well, okay, now it looks like yes, it was a foul.
Yeah, wasn't too sure, but it looks like they called it on Castro for kind of.
I think so. Yeah. I was a little confused because it didn't look like the ball went out and he took a throw in, but then he was corrected by the assistant referee to put the ball down.
Milligan going to try the right side of the field, not somewhere we've seen them be too often. Marini has kind of been bored over there. Well, it's the left side of the field, but right side to us.
Yes.
But Marini's been kind of bored over there for the most part in the back half of this second half. We've got just under 10 minutes.
And we're going to get an offsides call.
We've got just under 10 minutes here in the second half. I would guess that we'll see both teams throw some heavy punches. It's really just going to be, can somebody connect on one of these chances, one of these runs that we're seeing both teams go on?
It'll be interesting to see how the subs play out over these last 10 minutes of the game.
I think we're seeing, yeah, that's Sammy Gomez. He's about to go back in for Bryan. No surprise there. One of Bryan's 2 goals here today.
Leading goal scorer on the year with, I believe, his 4th goal on the season tonight.
Milligan advancing the ball well. See what they can do with it. Yeah, not much.
Jack Smith asking for a new ball so we can get it in quicker.
We'll see. I think Johnny Kim is going to check back in for the Lions as well. I don't see any on the Milligan side right now. Yeah, both starters checking back in for the Lions, looking to make a late push to one more goal. Castro attempting to control it. Oh, that's got to be something.
And he gets the call.
Yeah.
Can we we thought we had a chance to play that quick.
Morales.
We look for the diagonal ball to Mitchell that floats over. And he is going to be called for a little push in the back there.
Kind of an eye for an eye there.
Yeah. Tried to nudge him a little bit so the ball got over the defender's head, which it did, but I think we know why.
This keeper has been very errant with his balls late in this game. See, that one went straight to Kolyanovsky.
A lot of that is to the credit of the pressure of this Bryan front line as Jack Smith, not the cleanest of passes, finds a Milligan player.
Oh, that's
a great ball.
He'll cut inside, take one touch, take another, gets it to the middle. That one fell off.
Kind of came off the inside of the foot there.
You can see he's cutting across that one with his right foot. It's got that side spin to the right on it. And Milligan with a great opportunity there. Bryan did a really nice job of getting back in position quickly, forcing number 17, Alexander Crow, to shake that one back to the middle, and then they were ready for it then. I
think he when he first looked, I think he thought he had more time. The space was closed, and he kind of rushed his shot, and just not the cleanest of touches there. As we see that ball find Davidson.
Milligan going to boot it long, putting it kind of in the danger zone.
Yeah, that's a
nice ball over the top. Levi Miller with the header. Fletcher Clifford there.
See Milligan trying the diagonal ball here.
Marini lost it for just a moment. Milligan into the box. They take the shot. Jack Smith all over it. Nice job from the goalkeeper.
Sometimes you get in those crowded areas. You can't always see the ball coming if you're the goalkeeper. So good job to get down, control that ball, not lose it as he punts it out quick. Castro trying to play it off his chest.
Line drive punt from Smith.
Yeah. Castro's not the tallest of number 9s. So.
Yeah, well, Jack Smith has control right now. Milligan is getting a warning, I believe, from the official. Not an official warning, of course, just to back off. Milligan still with possession, controlling the ball really well. Let's see if they can put another one in. Nice job from the Lions. Well, the goal attempt is well off as it almost hits our scoreboard.
Yeah.
There at the left side. That was a hot shot with no direction, no touch on it.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a Bon Jovi hit, you know, kind of living on a prayer. Not
6
able to
minutes.
connect cleanly with it.
6 minutes left in the second half here. Of course, the score tied up 2-2. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Wednesday night. Me and Josh Muncie, our second day back-to-back in the booth. We're loving it. Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday. And we've got 5 minutes of pretty electric soccer action left for you.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty excited for these last couple minutes to really see, hopefully, if it follows the trend of what we've seen in these last 5 or 6 minutes. Milligan has really been on the front foot.
Yeah.
And I think that you kind of would like to see Bryan be a little more aggressive here, maybe a little more control of possession.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say. It seems like Bryan has not taken a good controlled touch yet for maybe like the last 5 minutes. They're trying to play these long balls, but there's a lot of balls that Milligan's able to get to.
Yeah, a lot of flick-ons where I think we could bring it down and maintain possession.
Milligan player deciding what he wants to do with it. That's Crow.
So work it back to the outside, in-swinging ball, not able to find a Milligan.
Let's see if Sammy can retain possession. He does. Bryan, I don't think they have much. Kai Slin, man, has been I know he doesn't have the captain armband. I know we figured that out, but he plays.
He plays like a captain.
Yep.
He does play like a captain. He's everywhere. He's winning tackles, making passes.
Danya just going to clear that one. Milligan throw in.
Yeah, Mitchell not on the run right there. As you kind of see him now, he was in the middle of the pitch earlier, kind of seems to be occupying that left wing position, if you will.
Yeah, we'll get something there.
Ooh, that did not look
scary.
Good.
Scary foul committed. Danya, see if he's selling it or if he's just down.
As you see, everybody kind of wants the clock to be stopped here.
I think we'll see a new substitution for Bryan. This will be Gray Davies, freshman out of Cleveland, Tennessee, right in front of us. I would guess he'll probably be in for Danya. We'll see.
He was over here before the injury, so I'm not sure.
I can't think of a defender you'd check out right now, Will.
No, but you could see a midfielder or a player higher up the pitch, and we go to a 5-man back. That is possible.
Oh, the foul called against Milligan.
Able to win a free kick right there. That is huge for the Lions.
3:50 left on the clock. The official is still talking. We won't get a substitution. Well, can't, but Owen Morales will be the man for the job. Beckham Davidson pushing up the right side. 3 Bryan players on the left. Milligan marking all of them.
Yeah, real high line here. So if we're able to get behind them and the ball's able to float in, that might be able to get on the end of it as it's floated to a Milligan defender.
He'll take the shot.
Ooh, watch out over there, fans.
That was Gomez trying to go for player of the game status. Unable to put it home. Had a lot of power on it, but just a little wide.
Did you see Davies come in for Owen
Morales. Okay.
So looks like well,
they'll slide Beckham Davidson back to this
back
right
to
back
this
spot.
right back spot, and Davies will kind of play further up the field on this right-hand side. So as you see him immediately applying some pressure as Castro is going to run on this ball and just barely not able to get on it, and he felt like he was fouled.
And we see
the
the
ref
Bryan
says
bench.
no.
Bryan
I
bench
think everybody
clamoring for
thought that was a foul.
It very well could have been. Fortunately, the ref doesn't see it that way. Milligan now on the front foot with possession up the right field line.
2.5 minutes left in the second half, and
it's an errant header. Two Bryan players almost take one another out. The shot from Milligan. Jack
Great
Smith on the save. Jack Smith with a hero play. Milligan won't take advantage. What a dive, what a play. I mean, it was kind of straight up the middle, but it was going high, and he had to pop that one over the bar, and he saves the goal. 2 minutes on the clock. Milligan with the corner. They'll take it from the far side.
No one there.
Not a great corner. Danya playing it up the field. See what James Mitchell has in store. Milligan trying to control it.
How does James Mitchell have anything left in the tank after this game?
It's a good question. He subbed off for only about 7 minutes. We'll see Milligan cross it far side. Nice job from Bryan defense. They'll just clear it. And right now, you see a lot of balls getting into that Bryan box. Bryan very content with just clearing the ball out, getting it back to that midfield. Milligan really in control of the possession right now. See the cross, Jack Smith ready and waiting.
Can he release Castro?
Pretty close. Castro will have to back up. It'll go off the
great
chest.
Touch.
Lovely
great
job.
touch. Can he get it to Mitchell? Can Mitchell control it?
Mitchell
we got Davies coming up this right side. Can he get it to him? He pulls it back.
He does.
Now he plays it to him.
Davies the sub. Davies in the box. Milligan clears.
Finds a Milligan player.
How are we not getting a foul? We'll get the foul on Danya. Referee will stop the clock. And there is probably another cramp right here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's calling for the trainer to come on.
Maybe not if the trainer's coming on. We'll see.
Here a few times if it's just a cramp, he has not called the trainer in.
We've got a minute exactly on the clock.
Exactly 1 minute.
And a big loss here for Milligan. I think that's Kai Slynn.
I'm not able to see who it is.
That is Kai Slynn, number 8. Yeah, and
that's a big loss. He's been all over the pitch for the Milligan soccer team.
And a 50-50 foul there. A 50-50 foul there, as really I think they were hooking each other.
Yeah.
And but it looked like whoever the Milligan player was finished it, but it looked like they were both hooking each other at the same time, trying to gain any advantage.
Was it Danya?
Yeah, Danya.
He did not. He was very surprised the foul was called on him. Just very, very much did not think he committed a foul.
Yeah. And, of course, nobody ever believes they commit a foul.
Ever.
Right.
In any sport.
Yeah, never.
So.
I never did. I know that personally. This looks to be pretty serious for Slynn. He's got a smile on his face. Good to see. Don't want to see anybody injured, but he looks to be in some pain. Hopefully he's all right.
Yep. Quite literally carried off the pitch.
Yeah. We'll see a minute left. Goalkeeper with it.
As they're going to play this ball up, they're going to try to whip this into the box. A lot of Milligan players up there.
Fletcher Clifford
once
is
again
there.
with the clearance. Only as far as the Milligan number 6.
Danya dives. Danya unable to connect. Milligan swinging it wide. 45 seconds left on the clock. Milligan the cross. Gray Davies under it and able to get a Milligan throw in.
35 seconds left.
This is the guy that put it in for him last time. Oh, nice job there from Levi Miller. Milligan still giving chase. James not getting the foul. Looks like Bryan might have a little bit of a run here. 25 seconds on the clock. Cesar Castro, great bit of skill. Castro, a fantastic
tackle.
Yeah, a fantastic tackle takes place. Mattia Marini, you got to think this is probably going deep. 10 seconds left on the clock. They'll play it for Mitchell up the line. James Mitchell giving all he has. James Mitchell
And the
Yeah.
ball goes out.
And I think that's how it'll end. A little anticlimactic as a 2-2 draw looks to be the result here. Jeremy Davidson, Milligan head coach. I'm blanking on his name. I believe it's Peter Sweeney. I hope that's not wrong. They'll shake hands at midfield. An excellent game from both
Great
teams.
effort.
Yeah.
The ending, a lot of intensity, a lot of tackles. Good to see both teams kind of shaking some hands right now. A lot of high tensions throughout the game.
Yeah,
So
definitely not one of those games that either team is taking it personally.
No.
Both teams just trying to win, do whatever they can to gain advantage. We saw it on the pitch. We saw high fives exchanged after people went down, after good hard fought possessions, and really a treat to watch. I hope you guys at home as viewers enjoyed it as much as me and Josh did. Josh, anything else left to say, buddy? Are we sending it to a late, like 9:30 p.m. dinner? 9:45.
9:45. Well, you know, some of us got a little bit of a drive home. So.
Oh yeah, Cleveland, Tennessee,
Yeah.
right? Cleveland.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, that'll just about do it. Thank you guys for watching. For myself, Josh Muncy, Chase Green, Camille Holly, Jeremy Dill, and all the coaches that go into making Bryan Athletics what it is. We're saying so long for now, and we'll see you next time on the Lions Radio Network.